Who are these people? They're from the RCM in the morning. Who is the horse-faced woman? She winces as she notices
I would
you.
really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Why do you do it then?
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM.
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere, but if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Is everything all right? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? No. I have done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Sunglass-wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Oh, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay,
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
you?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are...
a police woman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Really?
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are...
A horse-faced woman?
You're a fucking asshole. Are we done here?
No,
don't-
no,
say
no,
anything.
no.
I'm just looking...
You?
No one.
Nothing.
Just want to do my job. That's all.
And what is your job? Are these two the... Maybe these are the guys who want to
You look
murder?
like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
The one next to him sighs.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Scans you from head to toe.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Yeah. Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
So, cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Who?
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him.
Okay. There's
Oh
something
boy,
strange
they're mad at him.
about
No
this
wonder.
guy.
He just doesn't recognize them.
There's something strange. We will figure it out.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
An animal control uniform.
The police of animals, yes.
Listen, don't make anything out of it, but do you work for animal control?
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. I'd say yes. I'm animal control.
So you think I'm dangerous?
To yourself? Yes, extremely.
Can we help you with something?
She sighs and looks at you with something akin to compassion in her eyes. Got some questions for you, I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like Krasmazov?
Yeah, sort of. Okay, I get the reference. Like, after he got run over or something.
He didn't answer your question.
Will you answer some questions
No.
for me? He says calmly, then just keeps staring at you. Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things. Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
He adopts a lighter tone.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives an odd look.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange. Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming. Like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Yes.
Okay, why not? Let's do the whole thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time.
I have a little problem. The person who was hanged is still hanging there. I still haven't taken him
You're
down.
not shitting me, Millen. I can smell it all the way here. The whole town stinks.
Mullen. Is that as...
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
Wait, can you maybe help?
I would love to, but I'm busy fucking off and not cramping your style. And that might cramp it, you see? Helping you.
Why am I even telling you
I don't
this?
know. Why? Oh my god, there's more.
No,
You want
there's
something more.
There's actually
What is it?
not more. Who's this guy?
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside,
Yes.
as if waiting for some kind of reaction.
Okay, why not? You're not shitting.
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
Can you maybe
I
help?
would love to.
No.
I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay, then see you
Watch
around.
out for yourself.
Loser.
Again? I
Ah,
can't.
no. We're not getting involved in this again. Hey, are you now finished with the bird? Goodbye for now. Hey.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about
Of course, dear.
cryptids. Oh,
Is
no.
there? Of course, dear.
Well, that's all for now. There's actually a lot we have to do. Ah, now you're back again, but we can ask you about the drugs now.
Looks like
Hello.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Hey, guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
He rubs his jaw, smiling.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly.
He
For
grins.
the good of the community, of course.
Good idea. Yeah? People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it, right?
Thank you. Theoretically. Of course. Thank you. Theoretically.
He takes a sip of his beer and smiles.
He seems genuinely surprised at your response. In a good way.
Titus, I'm amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics? You're doing great. I hardly have to interfere at all.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there anything else? I was sorta gonna get my brewski on.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is... fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
He takes a step closer.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
He runs it.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
The little man raises his index finger excitedly.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
I talked to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah,
Doesn't
my
seem worried.
friends. You mean his squad mates from Crenell?
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Snickering in the room, some of the men put their beers down. Yeah, they are forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy boys are right fucking here.
Blondie yells across the cafeteria.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us, and Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
He points to the ground.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
He punches Blondie on the shoulder. A well-oiled murder machine. So he's the murderer? Do you know that a single Seray's giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees. They're the hornet.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
It's Crenell's bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army. And the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
Says Ellen.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or a Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
They're armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeeligers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor.
He takes a sip of beer to bide his time, then he tries to get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Troy said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
He jerks forward a bit. Okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right till what? No. Maybe we could get back the gun from him. I mean, okay, you've got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine, I lost it, you know.
We don't need you or your lost gun. We all have our guns.
He almost splashes his beer at you.
Use those if it's okay with you.
Last gun or not, you're going to need help. We are offering it.
The lieutenant looks Titus in the eye.
Okay, I accept the offer, but I'll believe it when I see it.
The man cracks his shoulder.
He appreciates it, but can only accept it conditionally.
Huh. We could try to establish authority. We'll try, you know.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
He leans in.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
Puts the beer
They
down.
don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Turns to you.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Yeah. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You want to talk to her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you talk to her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Titus taps his chin with his fist.
What is her name?
The lieutenant takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju, with an O-U.
Titus adjusts his cap.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Miss Oranje disco dancer.
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Claudia Amadou.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What was her relationship with a mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Yeah, okay. What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and an uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He crosses his arms. So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
The fat guy blots out.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
He slaps his forehead.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you partied. Cool, that's cool. But what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah. Tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He states matter-of-factly.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Okay, the rape, when was that?
You did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
He crushes his half-empty beer can.
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
He turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm going to take off now. Anything we should do?
I've got nothing to say to you.
All right then. All right then. And have you seen anything?
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello. It was nice talking to you, but really we should maybe talk to Kim, but when no one hears it, when we're close and personal. Hey Kim. Hey Kim.
Officer, what was that?
What was the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye?
Yes.
'Tis art.
It's an art thing you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
I'm sorry, Kim.
The door is closed.
Knock.
Who is it?
The woman's voice answers muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
What's this? Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. So is that the Hotel of Broken Dreams? What's up here? Something has opened up, right? We have to follow it. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. The bed has been hastily made. What about... oh. Finally, we get to meet her again. Oh, wait, what's this? Cold coffee in an ashtray. Look, that looks like a hedgehog.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built, long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got there.
Nice? I don't know about that, officer.
She looks north toward your yard.
Where a ripe corpse still hangs from the tree, spotted with green and purple. The woman doesn't flinch, but there is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world.
A third place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
She takes a sip of coffee.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
This does not come as good news to him.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a cop-a-cycle.
She takes a sip of her coffee.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
She looks down at the yard.
I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Could we take a look at your passport?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
And how do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Amandou. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
What is that?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
She raises both eyebrows. What is it about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
Revacholian literature too?
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world.
I do feel the urge to save the world, yes. I guess that's why I'm on this case.
That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero.
She breathes in the menthol-flavored fumes, savoring it, then breathes out.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
So what do you do with Orange's lit?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. We'll show her some money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Rani's lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Ranier 37.
She smiles.
It's the world's most tired smile. Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
Yes. So how old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
What is
A
Oranje?
bad memory, officer.
Of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminum. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
She squints her eyes as if to see them in the distance. These
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
Did you do something wrong?
Sooner or later, everyone does.
Thank you, that's it for the record.
The record. So official.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
She takes a quick drag, unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
And what does that mean? Were you...
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him.
He draws the word out.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
She searches for the word and shrugs.
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms, her movements. If she's acting, she's quite gifted. By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
So did Titus ask?
Pretty much.
She cradles her office cup in both hands.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
You mean like a birthday party?
Yes. We made balloon animals, drank lemonade, inflated a bouncy castle.
Did you rim the lemonade glasses with sugar? I like to do that.
Yeah, I love that too. We frosted the glasses, I unwrapped my bike. There was a petting zoo with little white rabbits.
Really?
I would like it to have been that way, but it wasn't.
How was it?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Tennant's voice is quiet and calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
What can you tell me about him? No, are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
Well, does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. No one deserves to be raped.
I'm sure there is one person in the world who does. I mean, there are so many people. But let me make this clear. The man in that tree did not rape me.
The wording, the verbal eye roll. She's almost disgusted with the platitude you served up.
So, someone else? Must be hard seeing him here.
Oh, yes. I have multiple viewpoints. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
So the call reporting the hanging, that was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Tearing off his armor. Demeaning him. Throwing rocks at him.
The caller's voice was disguised, though.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
No idea, eh? No idea. We need to find out more about maybe suggestions. Suggestions would help us.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay. Let it slide. Pushing won't help here.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. And he's still hanging there.
She looks away.
We will move the body to the morgue today, miss. Don't worry.
Will we? I hope so. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him. in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. I see. How do you see him?
You don't want to know.
She looks into the pack. It's light green, then pulls out a ciggy. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
Funny.
Lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
So what did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
She thinks.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs.
She looks
they
at the
have a
floor.
booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
I had something else before we go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
You've got a nice room.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah, I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel.
Somewhere below, military-grade sad is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
Something is bad. We point at our head, in my head, in the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly, it's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got. With a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Probably, yeah.
Love is terror.
She breathes in a large billow of menthol-infused smoke, savors it, and lets it out slowly. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Well, first at the Insulindian Isola.
Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. She isn't overtly hiding it either.
What happened to the old world?
Conference centers. A lot of them.
So
I'm
what
wintering.
How long
exactly?
About 4 months.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Why in the Whirling?
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed.
We have to
I'm
get
wintering.
more. We have to
About
get
4 months.
more.
Here in the Whirling,
In
I heard this
Martinez.
is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
Aha. You've come to the right place.
She looks at you and nods.
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying?
About
And
4 months.
why-
Here in the
why
Whirling,
in
I
Revachol?
always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. And she isn't really hiding it either.
Okay, got other questions, you know?
Okay.
She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. Let's... About the room?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
About the so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we,
Okay, about...
change the
Yeah,
subject to something
I
more
noticed your
lighthearted now?
room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
She pours herself one more coffee.
Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like...
He waits for you to finish the sentence and taps on his notebook.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
We'll try to look her in the eye.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head.
Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. Drinking coffee, most likely.
What's this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know.
Makes you notice notebook.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
So maybe the door below is a mega investigation?
No, still a mini investigation.
Pretends to make a note in his notebook. Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Okay, we'll leave. We'll leave it be. What do you know?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
You would have caught it.
Yeah, I would have caught it.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid.
You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
Let's do that. We have to ask them. That's the first thing to do. Ask the Hardy Boys. There's also something more to investigate. Right, that's something is here. The strange room of sadness. What's like this? Can't we? Okay. Oh, no. Let's get in here. Ah. The yard below a corpse hangs from the pine tree. And what is in here?
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Grab the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra. Necra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Necra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Lieutenant nods and looks at the door. Pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
There's quite the collection
Anything
in here.
of note?
Asks in a lowered voice. Is there something more interesting here?
Nothing of note. The further you look, the more arcane it gets. You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Such
Pill
bottles
bottles
again.
Necra. This is the
Keep this.
lieutenant glances at the rows of pills, then at the door.
Okay. We'll close the cabinet. Necra. Should we maybe put it back?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, pill bottles, Necra. This is used to treat opioid.
Interesting.
So, Hardy Boys and such. This is the thing I still want to do now. Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it? You know, let's go over the rape victim again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
Okay,
yeah,
enough about it.
whatever.
She says she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Big man's eyes and veins bulge.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
He turns back to you.
She's just in denial, asshole.
You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
The red-faced man says carefully.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Crazy? What are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lieutenant's voice is beginning to betray his agitation.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
He says through clenched teeth.
And you went and pushed her.
Something breaks in him.
Gonna fucking
hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Elizabeth's voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips
like a snake
as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
So is she the entity?
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
He slams an audio tape on the table.
Another apocalyptic actor in town? This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Actually, there are numerous degrees you can get in signals intelligence.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
He looks to his left. There's a beer there that he forgot. So you've bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
He nods.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications.
He takes a little
How
note.
long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
So which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
The heavy man wheezes.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Lieutenant whispers.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
He mocks you.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
Glenn's voice echoes like thunder in the small room.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
The lieutenant repeats calmly in a hushed voice.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
I should have cared about the tape. You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence.
So
The
that
fuck are
twitches.
you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Okay, we'll listen to
Don't
the tape.
forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
He pushes the little tape toward you with his giant hand. Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it.
Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
A few more things about the tape.
Yeah?
Okay.
You do that.
Going to take off now. Wow, so much revealing, and it's only morning. We've woken up and it's not even early morning anymore. We've learned so much. We've learned so much. Kim, this is starting to look kind of okay, you know. It's kind of okay. It's time for some happy gaming. Until next time. Have a great time until then. Or maybe we'll open that door. I don't know. See you soon. See you soon. All the best.